I am Shabbir Ali, the Anshan Awardee ex-captain Indian football team, executive committee member All India Football Federation. I am a president and now coach also, and we have taken our team to I-League 3. I am thankful to Mr. Albert Colasso, Permanent, GFDC for inviting me this GFDC Football Summit. Really, this is a very good thing. I have not seen before in any state, and it will be very good for the development of football in Goa as well as for other places. As I said yesterday, I will request our Chief Minister, Mr. Revant Reddy, also about this summit and what is the outcome of this. He was a player and is taking much interest because of that Intercontinental Cup held as well as the Santosh Goa Trophy is going to held in Hyderabad. Before that, no activities about football. And we also participated in I-League 3 with a special permission from Federation to 4 of the team. So now chances are there Hyderabad football will improve. And I will give this report about Goa Football Summit. And really is a very big thing, and lot of things I also come to know, and most of the panelists, they come out. So they came to know what is the picture. But one thing, all over India, the spectators, they are less in the stadium. Even I am giving one example. In 2016 Nagji Cup, international tournament was there, but hardly crowd was there. So that Goa as well as all others have to see also. And another thing I tell everywhere I go, corporate as well as the government has to do something. If they give something, see, all can't become a professional. Even Goa, Bengal, Kerala, Northeast state, they are very good. But what about our state? Hyderabad, Telegana, nothing. No corporate team, no job center except central excise. So if this type of summit or the discussion held in other states, see, everyone is talking, then players are not coming, they are not dedicated. Little bit I agree, little bit I not agree. Why? Because they are not getting opportunity to play. There were a lot of tournament before, good competition and all. It is not that much in most of the state, especially in our state, Telangana. Hardly any tournament. Last year we played 8 matches. Otherwise, 2 group, only 5 matches if we didn't qualify for the top 4. And sorry to say, 2023-24 league was not held till now. So if they do regularly, even the federation will tell also. But if they do tournament and other thing, then the children, then the upcoming boys will take interest. My advice to them, take the game seriously. But you have to think about the big. What I have seen in Hyderabad, most of the players, they play this small tournament, they take the trophy and just give the photo in the social media. Some of the players only, they have come up, those who have played last year in the I-League 3 and as well as this year I-League 3. Only 2-3. Others players, their standard has not improved. One is striker Imran and the other one is Ishan Sarkar. They really played well. Even the player like Bhaskar Ganguly, appreciate his game. Another upcoming player is Kehan is there. So if they played, it will be good. But as far as my knowledge good about Goa and other things, even Calcutta also, they call non-affiliated tournament, not exactly the village what you are telling, in somebody's name or Independence Cup like that. There are a lot of crowds. Even for the stadium, selected matches crowd are there, but not like before. Even in Hyderabad also, what tournament you are talking, we also do 7-a-side like that. Crowd come to see. There also 11-a-side also little bit crowd come because it is in their range, close by. One is drawback. Now here everybody talking Duler from Margaon to Duler is too far. Same is the case in Calcutta before. From Howrah, from this Kalyani to Salt Lake Stadium, we were in Kalyani, now it is 50 kilometers. So that is also one of the problem. And another one is by sitting at home, they are seeing world football. And most of the time these children are busy with their gadgets, mobile, laptop and other things.
Do you feel that there is a difference between the players today and the players before? Like what happens is like you said, during your time, people used to slog and they would work hard. But today, I think that is one of the factors for people not coming in.
People coming in and work hard to me is little different. And I'll not take that thing that players are not interested. Maybe little bit you can say, because last 6 years I was the coach of Telegana team. Most of the players, they didn't improve what they were before, and some of them they improved. That is one thing. But if you take otherwise, their target is not there, and they are not getting competitive matches. In Calcutta, as soon as the player start, they think about East Bengal, Mohun Bagan, Mamada, via one of the club and all. So they have got some stars to see. Our Hyderabad club came, but sorry, since last 20 years, except one player who played in I-League, इससे ज़्यादा तो शर्म की बात और कोई नहीं है. My intention was the same only. I will try for I-League 3 so that our Telangana boys will get a chance. No doubt this year we have taken 2 from Maharashtra and a few from Bengal, because to make our team strong. But Kashmir, we went with 2 Maharashtra, those who are playing in 2-3, those who are playing in Hyderabad only. So my first and foremost intention was give chance to Telangana boys, because they didn't get chance. After playing last year, 23-24 league, they were so happy. And this year, thank God, we qualify for the final round. Abbas Indian Football Club and Sesa, they just missed the bus. So they got a good experience. So that is what, in that way, like how so many matches here, like President was telling about 1,000 matches in a year, more than 1,000. So hardly any match. We have got total about 40 teams in 3 divisions. If the player register, they are not allowed to play the other tournament. That is also a drawback, plus less competition nowadays. So in that way, you can't say that the players are not that serious at all. Calcutta players, they are serious. Why? Here, now somebody was telling for the village, they get 500, 1,000. Whereas in Calcutta, minimum is 4,000, 5,000, and the big player. And they are running their house by playing this, they call this Cape tournament, an official tournament. You make a team, you take, somebody make a team go, some local leader and all. So in that way, they are running their house. That's why I'm always, it depends upon.
Yeah.
And if you see our ground, when Mr. Andrew Fleming is there, he is a Deputy High Commissioner in Calcutta now. Before he was in Hyderabad, he came to our ground. The ground is such, one side is a mosque, another side Imambara, third side is the police station closed down, fourth one is road. In between, the road is there, one side house and other side. So from our ground, some of the player comes. And every year 1, 2, 3 players played for the state. So most of the state, the ground is a big problem. And we are doing there only. That's why when the league comes, we go here and there and play 11-a-side ground. Otherwise our ground is like. But the grassroots, this only come up from our team of passing. So I say it depends. Why I am saying, most of the time you didn't get the proper time to train. Like you say, I was the coach of Hyderabad for 5-6 years. 2-3 times I got 1 month and 2 times I got 15 days. Even some of them, those who walk on the gymkhana ground, they tell, sir, when you start training, they are unfit. After 8 days, they are fit. So this shows they didn't play football and they are not in touch. Okay, and those whoever play well during the training will take. And most of the time, our national, now also national training is started, but the league was not held. So if you see in the league, if you see in the tournament, you can select the player or selector or squad, they will select the player. But in our case, whatever the material come, and our pool of player is very less, mostly from the clubs. And that also vary. Like if I am with a small club, budget and other thing. When Mohammedan, they take the player, good player and all. Apart from that, they call for the tracks. Why they call for the track? Those who are left out, and we get cheap because not much money you have to pay. In that way we take. And other than this small club, like I coach Peerless, here you can say I coach Vasco and França. Their budget is entirely different than what Churchill and Salgaonkar were there. So I'm not, of course Salgaonkar I was there for a long time, 3-4 years, 2 years in França. So there the system is good. They select their own players from the academy. Some of them they come. And for competition you have to take from outside. Otherwise you can't survive. If you don't get the result, if you don't make the good team, but you can't perform. So everything varies. And I am, not that I am in Goa, that's why I am telling. Always I give the example of Goan team. See Dempo, they were in form. They have taken 3-4 players, good players from outside. I have taken my Abbasinian to Amarnath 4-5 years back. Salgaonkar came with full local team, local boys. Whereas Mohan Bagan came 2 from Punjab, 2 from Manipur. I am not against. But you must give chance to your local players. See, my favorite dialogue or statement, foreigner has to be better than the Indians. Indian has to be better than the locals. If you are bringing Indians and putting them on the line, so what is the use? Your local player can hardly have how many matches he will play? 2 matches, 3 matches, 5 matches, and maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half time. But in that case, you can easily groom your local players. That is the main difference what I find in Goa and other states. Other states they bring from outside. Of course, you can bring. I'm not against. But they have to be better than the locals. And Goa, I always tell, that's why a lot of production, and I'm happy that I gave the result for Salgaonkar as well as França also we qualify for the I-League. Maybe because of that, Albert called me here with my attachment with the Goan football.
You mentioned that you would be mentioning to CM Reddy that having a summit like this is a good thing. Could you mention any one finding that you specifically would mention that needs to be done?
See, there are so many things, not one. Regular matches, aid from the SAG, then village tournament, amateur tournament, there are so many things. Hardly any discussion, hardly anything in our state. So now good that CM come, that's why I told in the beginning, nobody thought that continental tournament will held in Hyderabad. So immediately change the stadium, one. Second, Santosh Trophy. It is just because of his interest only the football is going there. Now I am sure because of him, it will be a different scenario within 1-2 years. Because the first division league and other division league is not what it was before. Whereas 6-7 states, at least for example, you take Bengal, they made 6 or 8 teams. Now again they changed to 20 teams. Even as far as my knowledge goes, Bangalore and Kerala, they were not in picture 5 years back. Now again they are in the top because of the good management, because of the association. Goa is always there in the picture, maybe little less now, but of course they are always there.
You've been a player as well as a coach. Which stint has given you more memorable memories?
Both you can say. As a player, by his grace, I've got a lot of things. The top of it, Asian Youth Joint Champion. Nobody thought before going and discussion about my captaincy. There are others also, and got a 2-year extra life with the Indian team 83-84 because of series Melama. Mr. Amjad Bhai and Shantoda recommended my name. And as a coach, of course, no doubt Salgaonkar is there, everybody knows. The first one was Mohammedan. First year of my coaching, we become the champion club of India. But what I have changed in Salgaonkar, what result I gave, of course, because of the management and the player. But I am really happy and all. But one thing, player job is easy than to coach. Because he has, I always say, Shivanand Salgaonkar say, if something goes wrong, acts fall on the coach only. I enjoy, but I am very, very happy that what I have given to Salgaonkar. And the top of it, to me, current counts at Abbas Indian Football Club I have taken in the I-League. I am thankful to lot of sponsors, but especially Mr. Rahul Todi and Mr. Tamal Gusha of Sarachi Sports. They are the main sponsor of our club. Because of that, we participated in that.